Hello, good people of the internet. We're back playing Dicey Dungeons, and today I want to play as the robot. Even though last time I played as the thief and it came out as a bear, let's just go with the next one. Our next contestant works hard, plays hard, and most importantly, tries hard. Some might say too hard, but that's not our place to judge. Instead, let's give a warm welcome to the robot. Woo, here we go. Thank you, Lady Luck. I'm really excited to begin this journey to better self. And what do you hope to win? I want to eliminate my need to sleep. Really?
No.
I'm sorry. With an extra 8 hours a day, I can truly become the best me I can be. Why not just play for immortality? Then you'd have all the time in the world. Also true. All the research shows that personal change is more sustainable if you start small. I'm going to try for immortality next time. But my dear, there won't be a next time. Just try to make the most of this one. In you go. If you don't know what Dicey Dungeons is, check out the other videos, although I'm sure you pick up very quickly. Basically, we have various dice. We have various abilities in our backpack. As a robot, we start with a pea shooter, which we put up to, well, dice adding up to 5 in there, and it will do 2 damage, and then a max dice of 5, and it will do the damage on the die. Anyway, as I say, you'll pick it up very quickly. Calculate. So that each of the dice has a special ability. This one, I don't know what this is. Calculate. Target 9. 4. Alright, so you get a die. Error. Well, I didn't know this was going to happen. I see. So it's like playing blackjack. But a mini game of blackjack. What is auto roll? Jackpot guaranteed. Okay. So you get a 5. So I should do the 5. And then I can try again. Interesting. Very interesting. And I can auto roll. Jackpot guaranteed. So now I get, oh, a 6 and 3, and I also can do one of these things. Nice. So I can roll 1 more dice, or do 5 damage. Well, having another dice isn't useful, I don't think. Or regenerate health. Or let's just... Do I need the health? Maybe. Can't use the 6 in there. Maybe I should have taken another dice, all the damage. I mean, we still have our limit break, but I don't think we need it. Although we are very low on health. Maybe this is going to be a very short run. Healing crystal. Well, yeah, I kind of need it now. So that automatically will equip itself. And we will go to the Space Marine. I could auto-roll, probably should auto-roll. Which gives me a 4, 4, and a 1. Whether that's max 3. What moves do you have? You do 10 damage when you roll 20, which I shouldn't worry about this time. Can I do lethal then? So I can do 5 damage to them. Or I can regenerate health. Well, that's... If I go up to... It's fine, maybe I should get the health. No, I should be able to kill it next turn. With whatever I roll, because they're not going to have enough. Even if they maxed out, they'd be too short. Right. So then even... Well, can't use that. But I can... No. That is not helpful. Well, I can do the 2 here. And then put the 6 in there. But you did see it. It wasted 1. Anyway, we level up. We get 2 extra CPU, which is on the dice rolling thing. And we're going to fight a marshmallow. Apparently. Anyway, we can definitely take those. Again, with the 6 and having these maxed, can't use them. So I have to use it in there. And it's like you're gambling on whether you can actually use it or not. Yeah. But I do get the die, but I can't use it. Okay. So a 5, a 3, and that's burned as well. Well, we're going to have to take the hit on that. We could auto-roll. That's only going to give us a 3. We'll use the auto-roll next turn. But let's do 3 heal, and then we also get the jackpot. And we're just going to do more damage, I think. Right, we will auto-roll this time. What do we want? Maybe we should heal. Because we can do 3, 5 damage, but it's not enough. So yeah, let's heal then. And we can just about do 2 more damage. We won't hurt ourselves to do 2 damage to them. That would be silly. A 6, which is burned. Which we can't use in there anyway. Again, do I want to do... No. Didn't want to get 2 damage to do 2 damage. We're going to auto-roll. Although the burning is still kind of annoying. We will heal. And then do we kill them? Sure. There's only room for 1 cube monster in this dungeon, and that's Marshmallow. Is that your name? I thought you're just a marshmallow. Something to be evil. Right, mechanical arm. Do 1 damage, add 1 each roll. See. Okay, and that's in there as well. It's more a question, do we have the health to keep going? So now, yeah, that's gone up. We're fine. And then we're starting to get into risky territory. So if it's any even one, so that is just 4 damage, isn't it? And then what do we want to do? We want to, I guess, just do... No, we should heal with that one. Do the damage, and then we'll take the risk. We hit the 4. Feel like we want to do lucky shot or regen. Let's have some health. And we will end the turn. Okay. So 5. Now we're into a... Well, we'll use this. We could use this here. It's not necessarily effective. But yeah, it was the last one we could do, so it, in a way, was. They have lots of spikes here. And does auto-roll increase this? Supposedly, yes. That's nice of it. Okay, can we... We don't have any evens, though. We're going to heal, but then we're just going to kill it. I wasn't always sneezing, you know, I'm just allergic to dungeons. Oh. Anyway, I level up, and we can choose a reward. Do X damage double on jackpot. Or Buster Sword, do X damage, immune to errors. Ah. Are you going to hit jackpots more often? Or are you going to hit the error more often? I think you're going to hit the error more often, aren't you? I feel like that's the one you take. It would be nice to have both, but anyway, our equipment is still fine. We'll kill the Jester, or at least try to. Changes equipment every turn. Good for them. Oh, you're back? Wait, that was another giant dice. Well, you're equally doomed, so there's no point getting to know your names. I'm the robot. Okay, one, not very helpful. Okay, but now we should start using things. So we're going to use the 2 in here. Well, the 1 goes in here, probably. I mean, that's immune to errors, so that's just the last thing you use, right? Maybe it would have been better to use the 6 then? I mean, you're rolling with dice, literally. Boop, boop, boop. So we will start those things. We can get the health back. Chuck that in there. And because you're immune, still do the damage. So yeah, it's a case of using the Buster Sword after, but sometimes it'll work better than other occasions. Limit break, but I can probably save it. Or not. This is going to do 8 damage. Heal. Yeah, and now we're 1 short. Bop, beep, bop. I just sound nonsensical now, don't I? Okay, for sure this time, just, you know, whatever. Are you sure you're not dead? Pretty sure. I mean, the show is a pretty rigid format, and survival isn't usually part of it. Except when I play. Anyway, moving on, we should probably get some health. Check this thing. What are you after? Something shiny, something swishy, something that seems useful but isn't. We've got them all. So do 1 damage, get a new dice, value +1. Oh, that's only 1 damage. And you can only use it once. So it only does a tiny bit of damage, but maybe so interesting. Spiked shield. Even does damage, odd gives you shield. I think we had that in our first warrior run. Juggling ball. Do X damage, get a new dice. So this gives you a new dice of a random value, and this one gives you specific value +1. But that does X damage, and that only does 1 damage. Yeah. I don't know, it's more expensive, so it's better, right? It's not how it works, but... just checking it's in there. Okay, let's go to the chest first. Although this guy's level 2. It's fine, I think. And the first thing we're going to do is auto-roll. And if we... well, this only does 1 damage anyway. And then we can use the mechanical arm to do damage. That's a max of 5, so we'll stick you in there. And it's also gone up to, like, might as well just do 6 damage. Could roll 1 more dice. If I do, the best I can do is get a 5, and it'll do 5 damage. So let's just do the damage. And I'll stick that in there. Maybe I should have put it in there. That would have made 1 damage would be better than 1/5 of 2 damage. Somehow we auto-roll again? Sure, why not? Again, let's bump blade the 1. Stick that on the mechanical arm. Do 4 and then 6 damage. And then just kill. Maybe I should have taken some health there. But we're going to go into the chest. Small shield. Add a shield. Yeah, I don't know. Stereo head is weak to shock. I don't have any shock. Okay, then it starts getting risky. Bump that into that. Get some health back. 4 damage. And then break, but get a 6, which is good for our immune thing. We are weakened. So this healing crystal has a max 2 and this plasma plus has a max of 3. Which doesn't leave many options for things. I suppose stick you in there. I'm definitely going to break next turn. But I think it's the best thing to do. Yeah, well, if it was a low value, it would have been the best thing to do. But because we could have got 2 damage from the 6 by sticking in there. So that could have been 7 damage, but anyway, it's a minor difference. Let's use the 5 here. Oh, and they're dead. Easy. And we level up. And we get extra CPU, which is going to be very useful. Now, what do we want to improve? Picked a great time to come by. The vacuum was just around for tea, so it's super clean. I do like clean. Right, the Buster Sword gives an extra 2 damage. Bump Blade. 1 damage. Bump Dice. And 2 uses. So 2 uses is good, because that's now 1 extra damage. Well, it's all the same. They're all just like +2, effectively. Now you can use any die for this. Recover health and reduce poison. Does more damage. And that no longer has a max. I like double bump blade. And then probably the Buster Sword after that. And the shop. Spatula, flip a dice upside down. Because all opposing sides of the dice add up to 7, so 1 is opposite to 6. Combining dice could be interesting. I feel like this is more interesting. Right, but which one do we take out? Pea shooter, I feel like we're not using a lot of. So that will help us make our dice more usable. Let's give it a go. Okay. 2. And that's where things start getting risky. I'm going to stick a 2 in there. And... oh yeah, so if we do that... we could do it again. Maybe I should have turned one of the 2s into a 5. 3 will turn into a 4. If I flip it. And we're going to do this. We're going to flip the 1. I think that's it. Don't have any other things that we can actually do. The Keymaster has lots of things locked. Okay. We could auto-roll. Do we need to, though? I don't think we need to. It's risky to keep going, put it that way. We can... I don't know, just do this. Well, I can use that in there. We will do 4 damage, then 6 damage, and yeah, then we break. If we'd auto-rolled, we would have won. I mean, beaten them. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Just stick that in there. And we win. We're going to take the health before going to the next sub. Let's take on Handyman first. Of course, he's a lower level. Manual jackpot. Right. If we can do the damage. Flip. And one more. Because it boosts it. Do damage. Do damage. And then we've got full health, so we might as well do damage. I don't know what happens if you click auto-roll after you've used all the jackpots. Presumably nothing. Anyway, we... oh, shocked. Yeah, so that means I can't actually use it. It's fine, we'll just do lethal. Just kill it. Fair enough. And we can take the health, because we probably won't need it. We're going to level up soon, after those 2. Actually, I should have gone to the trade shop. Well, let's get some dice. Now it's starting to get risky. We'll stick the 1 in there. We will do damage. We don't need to recover the health just yet. Well, we get it back, and then we can stick the 4 in there. Put the dice upside down. So that comes a 5. We can heal, and then, well, whether we had a 5 or a 6, I mean, should I try it? No, that would be sick. Maybe when I know that I'm completely safe. Right. And they still have 29 health. I don't know why I'm not using the auto roll. Let's use you to heal. Convert you. Do damage. Do damage. What have you got for me? Right, one of our things is locked. That die. How do you unlock it? You just can't use it at all. So sure. Dice upside down. Just I can't use it here. I could do 5 damage, or I could just do 6 damage. If I do 5 damage, then whatever comes out, I'll do more damage, I think, in the end. I know I hit the jackpot. See. What do we want to do? We can flip the 1 into a 6. Which is probably the thing to do. We'll do that damage, and then we'll just smash them like that. Excellent. Close to leveling up. Open up the chest. A force field. Which odd will add 1 shield. Oh, but it adds 1 for each roll. That's nice. Although it's a bit big. Because it's similar to the mechanical arm, but it's the shield version. But why is it big then? Why isn't it just the same size? Maybe shield is more important than damage. Because I'd have to remove 2 things. Maybe I'll check the upgrade for it. And if I can upgrade it in a good way, then... Okay, so they're asking if I want to trade my healing crystal for a juggling ball, and I'm going to say no. Okay. Yes, they're strong against poison. Oh, we haven't used it in a while. Let's auto roll. And what do we even want to do? I mean, 2 on even is good anyway, but do we want to heal? Because the 5 is good in there. So I should just use the 5 there. I think you bump it once, twice, do damage. And we will do, health regen. In fact, I don't really need health regen, so I shouldn't do more of it this game, this battle. Because we're going to level up is why. And any more is risky. So we can do 5 damage. Could do 4 damage. But if we're going to do that, then we might as well... What happened there? I wasn't paying that much attention. It ate my dice. Oh, did I have a status effect on me in some way? Anyway, we error, but at least we get a 6 in our error. Curse the enemy, that's what they gave me. So I'm cursed, so all equipment has 50% chance to fail, disappears once triggered. Unhelpful. I could do another one. Let's try bump. And we're cursed. Fine. We just do damage, I think. Because this will take us close. We can't heal. So we either have the 4 to do that or a 5. Either way, one short. Well, not either way, one short. 1 or 2 short. We are cursed again. No matter. Although this time we heal, I don't know if we really need to. Well, thanks for that. If I bump you, needs a 5 or less. Okay. That's fine, we'll just kill you then. I should have actually risked the jackpot. CPU counter +1, 2 uses this turn. Reduce CPU counter by. Interesting. Why would you reduce the CPU counter? Oh, when it says the counter, it doesn't mean the max CPU. Well, why would you want this one? I'm really confused. +1 so that you can try and get it up to jackpot? Presumably that's why you would use it. Right, is it better than some of the other things I have? Healing, flipping, doing damage. Like if you can always get to that, then you can, then you'll have. I mean, I'm using the bump a lot. It's part of my strategy because we do 2 damage with that. I don't know. I mean, we can try it in there, just see what it does. There are lots of complex things. If it isn't going well for us, we will change back. Where are we even? Here in the middle, you know. What do we want to get to first? Maybe here? So we will go to the Wickerman. Weak to fire. Limit break, but we want to see this thing in action, although it hasn't quite worked out. CPU counter +1. Do I get the dice back? I have no idea what this means. Okay, so it does mean what I think it means, and it's not helpful in my current situation. Fine, we'll do damage. And then if we do that, then we hit jackpot. Great. At the moment, give me a, well, 5 damage. I can roll a dice and I should be guaranteed at least that because I can flip it upside down. There you go. But still, the fact that it uses up a die and all it does is, it's only useful if you have like, if you're 2 away from the end and you have a couple of dice left over. Can't risk it in case I get a 6. So I'm going to do a small amount of damage. Medium amount of damage. Yeah, let's recover some health. Bump and get a 5. And a 4. And then we sacrifice the 4 for jackpot. Where we, again... Well, no, we already have the 5 for this. So we might as well do that. And hit them. Okay, so we have burned 2. So avoid touching those unless you really want them. Then we're in risky territory, so we will start doing things. Let's heal with that one. And then we error, but it seems we can't do anything else. Incrementing the CPU at that point would just make it worse. Seriously, just reducing it would be much better. I should have gone with the other one. I'm now annoyed that I haven't gone with the other one, but it's fine. Right, this isn't strenuous or difficult. We will take a bit of a heal and then just kill you. How close are we to leveling up? Not close at all. Let's go to the upgrade. Now we want to take a look at various things. Increment just becomes reusable. We look in the backpack, because we are also interested in force field. I was hoping it would get smaller. It doesn't. Do damage. That just adds a +1 shield. I think I'm going to take it out. Put back the damage. Although I have been using it kind of successfully. But when you have few dice, it doesn't really help. And if you want to use it more than twice, it's probably not great anyway. Mechanical arm just means you can use it with any die. More healing. Flip a dice upside down 3 uses. I think that's actually very good. Underrated. Now we're going to take on the snowman. Actually, no, I have my auto limit, so let's go with the Rat King first. Auto roll, that's what it's called. Because we can turn those into 6s. Very easily. But maybe I should bump them first. Well, it doesn't really matter, because there isn't that many things I can actually do. And yeah, if anything, I shouldn't have flipped it. For me, I could just flip it back. Damage. If I flip it back into a 1, then bump it, then do heal. It's probably the way to go. Yeah, I know. Probably a waste to have done it, but it doesn't really matter anyway. Obviously don't need another dice. Just, well, let's use this first. Lucky shot. Or health. Let's go with health this time. What happens now? Nothing. It just makes a noise. You know. Inflict poison, roll a new dice. That's dangerous. Okay, so 2. Right, now we're in the danger zone. So we can bump that. Doesn't really matter if we use this now. But that's already a 3. So wait, let's flip you into a 5 then. We'll keep you for that. Again, not that it really matters. Because we're more than 2 away, so using that twice doesn't help us. We'll have 2 5s. And then we'll CPU counter. I mean, it is useful on that sort of occasion, but here, we're just going to do damage. And then it becomes risky. Well, I can bump the 5 into a 6 just in case. We use the 4 here. A 2. I'm going to bump into a 3 and use. And then we error, but no problem. 1 damage away. But I think we'll be okay. Even though this is a very strong ability. We're going to have like 6 damage done to us. 7. 8. No, just 7. Strong poison. And we're just going to do damage. Sure. No need to hang about. But maybe we're going to pick up an apple. Because we're going to level up after these 2 anyway. What is in the shop? Short circuit. Roll any 4 dice to activate. When activated, do damage, add random status. Interesting. If enemy rolls the number, the dice is stopped. So it's a 1 in 6 chance times the number of dice they have. I'm more interested in the short circuit, I think. Roll any 4 dice to activate, and it just does damage. But oh, and it's about rolling. I want to see this. I mean, the increment has been interesting to activate. Let's stick it in. We may come back to increment. Let's put it down here. You know, as our like things we're interested in section. Maybe a bit less, not at all. You know, organization for no reason. So Newman is weak to fire, as you would expect. Okay, so it does, yeah, it does that. We have high enough CPU that we're probably always going to do that. So it activates. Oh. Now it's just doing damage, but you have to do that first. And now I don't like it. I thought it was going to do something automatically without using dice, but anyway, that's fine. We'll use some even there. And we will flip you. And locked status, which I like. Locked, sure. We're going to bump to heal. We're going to flip you in preparation. I'm going to flip you, stick you in there. And then it doesn't really matter what we do. We'll do the damage, but hit the jackpot anyway. Damage or heal? I think we just do damage. Right, but we could be frozen here. Well, it doesn't really matter because 1 frozen die. There you go. It's a 1, but we can just flip it into a 6. Then it comes risky. Do we flip it now? Stick the 4 in. We could bump it twice into a 3. Anyway, we're ready. 2. So now it's activated. And they're frozen. Bump you into a 3. Heal. Almost kill. But somehow we hit the jackpot and get 5 damage. Easier than cheese. Now, we should probably take the health, but it's only 2. Yeah, go on. Let's not be silly. Because we're going to level up anyway. So we're going to be back. Let's leave the auto roll if we can till the boss, because the boss is coming. Not great in terms of short circuit. I'm going to bump you into a 6. That one... Well, we can only bump it into a 2 and heal that. We don't even need to heal. It's fine. We just have the 6 ready. And then we error. Anyway, we had 3 options for that 6. But I needed that to undo. Wow. That cowboy abilities, they synergize very nicely. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go straight in there. Flip you. So we have the 6 ready. Let's bump you into a 3. Bump you into a 2. And then just hope for the jackpot. Well, the other increment CPU counter would have been useful there. Doesn't matter. They have 1 weaken. Roll 1 6. And jackpot. We bump you. Not that it really matters. We're going to regen health anyway. It's fine. We do damage and we do damage. We win. We level up. We're at max level. We heal. We have extra CPU. Fixed payout. Use an additional jackpot ability. I mean, we're definitely going to take it. It's just there isn't space for it. Short circuit. What are we not using? We're kind of using everything. This is great if you are rolling low. Or, now that CPU is 15, what's the average going to be? 3.5. So, 4 times 3.5. You should most of the time activate that. You can very easily then change it a 1 into a 6 and do 6 damage. Which is better than getting to jackpot, unless you start doing fixed payout. Hey, they messed up my system. Use an additional jackpot ability. It's fine. Or is it? Ruin the final by... Yeah. We don't need to heal because we can do extra healing through fixed payout. Let's go for that. Robot versus Drake. Okay, so there is a different boss here. And there's even something on the way to the boss. Wooden Stake. Takes final 5 HP from vampires. Am I going to need this? What? Oh, I've clicked. I was trying to see if there's any more information. He can only be killed with the wooden stake. But I don't have the wooden stake on me. Like, I can't change my... Run away? Does that do anything? I fled. Okay. What are we going to have then? Well, we need to put that in there, I think. And we'll try this again. But good to know that you Anyway. He's saying something. Do we auto-roll? Might as well. And we can... Oh, we have to use a dice for that as well. Which just makes it not really worth it. I mean, we have the jackpot now, so we might as well do it. But it's like using a 4. I mean, I can flip 0, 6, so you can go in there. I mean, I can flip you into a 4. What do we want to do? Heal? Yeah, come on. And... So we're going to do damage and add that in there. He drains health. Can't see dice values. Blind. This is blind. This is ridiculous. Right, let's try and use it. So it's on 44. 246 only. Okay, so we're going to bump it into an even. What was that? It was on 44, so 43. So that did 4. Does that help me? We knew that we've rolled a 3. Okay. Now we... It's on 39. Maybe it doesn't matter. Fixed payout. So you're on 36. So that's a 4. So 3 and 4 are 7. I don't know, maybe just stick them in here until... It's fine, let's do 4 damage. And then we error. Oh. Maybe I should have put the 4 in the other thing then. That blind. Really annoying. Especially on this where you can't see anything. It should have just been for 3 dice, but it blinded the whole system. Right, then things become risky. We do arm damage. Do stew. Do damage. Flip you. We activate it. Well, it's fine. We activate it. Just flip things. And then it doesn't really matter. But if we'd hit the jackpot, it would have been good. Right, let's also roll. 3 of the dice are blind. We know... Well, we want to use the ability twice. So we might as well do this now. So it's on 27. 2, 4, 6. This is odd. Which means it's not a 6. It was a 3. Is that helpful? I don't know. 2, 4, 6. Okay, let's flip you. Then you become even. Doesn't help me know what it was though. Sure. And then the best I have then is a 4 for this thing. But we're going to regen, maybe twice. No, I can only do it once. Right. So it's getting down, quite low on health, although he can health still. But 13. And blinded again. Risk it. But again, why is it blind? Like, after the third one, it should unblind itself, right? But then I might be able to work these out. I don't know. Bump you. Do that damage. Bump you. That could have been a 6, though. Well, when it breaks, I'll just use it on that. There you go. Can only be killed. Okay, but it's on 1 health. So now I just need to stick all my points into this thing. We're going to auto-roll. But all I need to do is stick the 6 and the 3, and we win. What a wonderful batch of contestants you all are, and what a beautiful victory. Thank you, I worked very hard. I can tell. Now fingers crossed, as we spin the wheel, depending on how it lands, you'll either walk away with a prize or we'll invite you back to join us for another episode. Actually, I'm going to uncross my fingers if that's okay with you. It was really heavy. I need to get a good grip. Okay, I thought it was just being mean. It's okay, I've got all my fingers and toes crossed. No, it doesn't change the outcome of the spin, but it helps me stay calm. Well, take a deep breath while the wheel spins, and it's just going to land on the skull and crossbones. I know how this works. Wow, what a surprise. I'm so sorry. Looks like you don't win a life without sleep, at least not yet. But you do take home a secret bonus prize. An expired 50% off voucher for your local pizza restaurant. And of course, you'll get another chance to return to the dungeons in another episode. Wow, isn't that great? And that is the robot. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a like. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe. There's plenty of other stuff like it on the channel, and it really does help. But yes, ultimately, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.